Hi, it's Money44 here, and today I invite you to the review of the MTU-Fire tracer by Specna Arms. If you remember correctly, I've already reviewed a very small Specna Arms tracer, the MTU Mini Tracer Unit. Today I have a new design for you from Specna Arms, the MTU-Fire, a miniature tracer but with a new feature, because it adds a muzzle flash effect. This small tracer has a built-in battery charged from a USB port, which when fully charged should last for about 30,000 shots, and supports a maximum rate of fire of 35 BBs per second. The tracer is dedicated to use with green BBs. But let's take a closer look at it and see what functions it has and how it works in battle. But let's start with a small unboxing. The MTU-Fire comes to us in a small cardboard box with the tracer parameters on it. Inside we'll find the MTU-Fire itself, of course, adapter from 11mm clockwise to 14mm counterclockwise thread, a short USB-A to micro USB cable for charging the unit, user manual in Polish and English, and a spare O-ring. Like its predecessor, the MTU-Fire is made entirely of aluminum. Its dimensions are 27mm in diameter and about 67.5mm in length with the thread. It weighs about 34 grams by itself, and with the adapter just over 38 grams. It is important because thanks to its low weight, it will be perfect as a tracer for GBB pistols. Speaking of GBB pistols, the 11mm clockwise thread allows us to directly mount the tracer on replicas like the G family pistols. With my G19 Muzzle from WE, it worked perfectly and did not cause any problems when performing cycles, thanks to its low weight. If we want to mount it on a replica with a standard 14mm counterclockwise thread, we'll have to use the included adapter. We have to take into account that with the adapter the whole unit is longer and may look a bit funny on some replicas, as it is in the case of the shown here ICS Challenger. Fortunately, it looks much better on majority of rifles, and sometimes it's not even noticeable. MTU-Fire has several operating modes, but its use is very simple. As you can see, the tracer is turned off. To start it, you only need to press the button on the back of the housing once. The tracer will flash with the LEDs on the front and inside. Now it works in the standard operating mode as a tracer and muzzle flash simulator. If I press the button longer, the unit will flash with the front LEDs, confirming that it is in the muzzle flash simulator mode only. If I hold it again, the unit will light up with the internal LEDs, confirming that it is only in the tracer illuminating mode. When it is not used, it will automatically turn off after about 40 minutes. If we want to turn it ourselves, just press the button briefly. No matter what modes the unit is in, if we turn it off and turn it on again, it will return to the standard operating mode. To charge the unit, just unscrew the front cap and connect the included cable or any other with a micro USB plug. Connect it to a device with USB output, be it a computer for charger or, like in my case, a power bank. After connecting, the red LED will light up. When its color changes to green, it means the unit is charged. As I mentioned it at the beginning, full charge should be enough to shoot about 30,000 BBs. And the maximum rate of fire it supports is about 35 BBs per second, the same as the older brother MTU. So let's see how the tracer works in action, and here a short explanation. In some shots it may seem like the MTU-Fire tracer did not flash the front legs. The tracer flashes with each shot, but unfortunately the camera shutter does not always keep up with the recording of such short flashes. Here I tested the MTU-Fire on my G19 Muzzle from WE in standard mode, and performed without any problems. Even in such quite bright conditions you can see both the illumination of the BBs and the muzzle flash. During this game I only used it in the flash mode on my Specna Arms SAE-10 to make, say, an interesting effect. There are more dark spots in the shooting part, so here you can see the flash and the brightness of the illumination better, which I will describe as okay, because the BBs are visible through the flight even in such conditions. In complete darkness from the side of the barrel, it looks like this. From what the players from opposing teams have told me, the flash is so bright that from a short distance it's enough to blind you slightly. Looking at his recordings, I can believe it. The tracer is small, light and fulfills its main task, that is illuminating tracer BBs. An additional muzzle flash may be a bit unnecessary, but I would lie if I said that it's not cool. As a shooter, the flash is visible in buildings even during the day, which gives an interesting effect. And when using GBB replicas, it is possible that the gas from the barrel is also illuminated, enhancing the effect. Yes, this flash will reveal your position in the dark, and so will the tracer BBs, but if you are concerned about it, the effect can be simply turned off. MTU-Fire has already been with me in several games, and it worked exactly as it should. It never turned off itself during the game and lasted full day on a single charge. So if you are looking for a small Spitfire tracer, MTU-Fire may be suitable for you. The link to it and my discount code for Gunfire can be found in the video description. That will be all for today. Let me know in the comments what do you think about MTU-Fire, and if you have one already, how it works for you. And for now, thanks for watching and see you next time.